Hello, I hope you're all well. Welcome to another video. I have a channel message for you, and I have to talk about my experience as well because that is part of the message. So we're going to get on and do that in a moment. I know some of you don't like that I talk about my experience and want to push me out altogether. Unfortunately, as my guides have told me, I've got to stop doing that for you because I am part of the message, whether you like it or I like it, mind you. So jog on if you're not interested. This is a very important message. I've been noticing that tarot readers I watch, lots of people have been getting messages about what's coming forward. And I've been asked to do this today. Well, I was asked yesterday to do it when I saw Winston Churchill again in my room. And apparently I've got General Montgomery sitting on the sofa as well. So that's really interesting. But we'll talk about that in a moment. So I'm going to start with what I've seen. There's a lot about things I was shown. Then some, speech come from my guides. Now, yesterday I saw, apart from Winston Churchill, we are talking heavy military brass in the spirit world. I'm not kidding. These guys were full dress uniform, medals, the works, everything. And there were lots of them. In fact, they're standing at the back here. Now, I've told you about being able to see into other dimensions, and I have to talk about that. There is somebody, oh, is that you? I've got my screen up here so I can see what's going on behind me. I can see what's going on in front of me. I have a lot of people are in this room, so if you can see them, let me know. Okay, so let's get on with it. Just a quick note though, if you haven't already, please subscribe. Let's try and get this message out to more people, get them to listen, because this is incredibly important. And I swear to God, something just blocks me on YouTube. I go on to ink it with my work, my books, and everything goes whoosh, boom. And I have thousands and thousands of people come towards me. So I'm, I don't know, it's very frustrating. And this is so important. Way beyond me, way beyond you. It is so important for the world as a collective, as a whole. Okay. So the first thing I saw was a wave. Wave again. Now they're doing it now. They're bringing this big wave, this tsunami, but it's gigantic. Yeah, it comes and over and through, and it's washing everything away. And I got the wave, the flood, wiping out what once was. Then if you've been with me for a long time, you'll know that I get the scary visions of this plane. And I see it quite often. I'm still seeing it with Pan Am tail. I see it with lots of different countries, airlines, symbols and everything. But it's the Pan Am one again. It is massive. And I've been shown all of the people from the spirit world. They're all in the seats. It is an arc. And as somebody helped me realize on the comments about that as well. So we've got the flood wiping out what once was, the plane. I believe it's an arc of some sort, but it's carrying people from the spirit world as well. So I'm not sure what that's all about. And then I heard nuclear war cometh. Then they keep showing me this a lot. I'm in a cinema. It's a blank screen. And then there are people sitting, watching in rows. And I'm seeing that imagery. And this time, instead of seeing, well, all sorts of different things, I saw what I see from here, the spirit world. Now, I said to you that last time, I said that I got to see the other angle. Normally, I look at them standing there, all in lines, quite often military. We have lots of, important people there, deceased. Well, everybody's important there, but you know what I mean. People who have been important on the earth are standing there. And the last time I was actually treated to sing it the other way. and what some of them were looking at, and there's something in the middle, and it was a dome of light, very sort of flattish, you know, very, not very tall dome of light. And I got the impression that that was us, like the matrix of us, or maybe the entrance or exit of the dimension that is Earth. I don't know, but that's what's coming to me now. Okay, but this time I saw them standing there, this bit in the middle, and it was a huge fire, and it started to move in a line, or the flames. It was just it was spreading, and that ended there. Everything's in bits. Okay, and then I heard the wave comes now. A water spout. Yeah, I saw a lot of gushing water. I can't remember what the heck that was all about now, but a water spout. Okay, once I come out of it, that's it. Sometimes I haven't even recognized what I've written. It's so intense. And then I keep hearing, beware of false prophets, and I got the sign of the cross. Remember, and they keep saying to me, just say, and they tell me now, insert your religious symbol, you know, if it's not the cross, okay? Whatever it is. God, goddess, or whatever you want to put there, okay? Whatever feels right. Now, I had to mention the songs that I was listening to, because I'm asked to listen to music because it clears away, it blocks interference, I'm being told. So it was a song, Whatever It Takes, by Imagine Dragons, which I absolutely love. That was going on, and then the words to that are quite important, because they're talking about your place in the world, who you are, what you're trying to give other people. It's almost like a Lightworker song, so check the words out to that. Then I got the Stronger video by Britney Spears. Now I wasn't listening to that. They showed me the Britney Spears video, that bit where she goes like that, and that I keep seeing these like rings going round, and there's a ring goes around her in the video, and then I saw her walking across a bridge like she does in the video as well, and then I saw a racehorse, and I'm always saying to them, come on, move and get me moving, I'm a racehorse here, I'm stuck. So you may be feeling stagnant and stuck, and it's about how you can move on, because if we address what's in the personal, it goes out into the world as well and can get us off these timelines. So that's what they're asking you to do, to have more self-belief, have more faith in yourself, okay? And be who you are, not conforming all the time, not people-pleasing. I've been really guilty of that. And that is important here for the world, okay? Then I saw Submerge playing again in the ocean and the water. It was very near the shore though, and I could only see the tail sticking out. Then I heard Caught in the Spider's Web. Then I saw, it was like a building. Now, some people are going to say, oh, this is the Illuminati thing. I don't know, but that's not quite what I was shown. It was like the top of a building coming off, but it was a pyramid, and it went up into the night sky. And I heard the song, I'm asked to mention it, It's My Life, okay? And then I saw the Jesus statue in Rio de Janeiro, and then I saw the Statue of Liberty. It was very, very odd. So that's talking about freedom, faith, and freedom. Faith brings freedom. Then I saw a cat, a black and white sort of tabby, I don't know what they're called, I don't know much about cats, I love them, but I've always had dogs, so like a tabby, but black and white. And now that it's got to refer to your, I'm being told, direction, and the direction your intuition takes you in is very important right now. Then it got a little bit more heavy. I saw a sniper, good. And again, I was referred to, this is about awakening, to Ashes to Ashes, the, well, the song's good as well, I love the song, but the TV program where she's shot and she wakes up back in 1980, whatever. Am I dreaming? Am I alive? Am I dreaming? Or have I traveled back in time? So that's really important. Check that out. I'll try and put a link, if I remember, in the description to that. And then I heard aiming at the wrong target. Then I saw the space shuttle taking off. And then, it's all about music at the moment. The Bad Blood video from Taylor Swift. But the end, where they're all standing together fighting. So there's a war, there's a confrontation coming. There's something stalemate, but there's going to be confrontation. There's going to be a war. And then I heard the war is not won. So, kind of weird. Oh no, okay, and then I heard warplanes. And I saw warplanes carrying a heavy payload of bombs. Then I am seeing something incredibly creepy around me at the moment. I'm going to talk about it after this. Giant spider. I'm seeing this thing around me. I really hope it's not there now. No, we've got a hooded figure, I think. Have we got a hooded figure? I just hope we have a hooded figure. Indeed. Yes. These are ascended masters. And Jesus comes in to me now, I believe, as an ascended master. So I don't know who the others are. One of them's an alien guy who I've seen walking around with a head shaped more like a rugby ball. It's sort of like that. Who's been trying to get me used to him, because when you're lying in bed at night, you're saying these things, and these people are just walking around your room, and this guy's walking in and out, and he's sort of, I don't know if I mentioned him before, dark brown in colour, very thin, very spindly, but he walks around, and he's very kind. He did it twice, and then he put back the robes on, so just a own personal Yoda. So there you go. So yeah, then I heard and I saw, because he showed me off another video. Do I need to mention that video then? Right, it's by, I can't remember the name. It's K-pop. Drunken Days. I'll try and remember it. But there's a fountain, there's a whole load of blood coming out. It's like vampiric sort of thing. They keep mentioning vampires a lot. Vampiric sort of blood coming out, yeah, all through this fountain. And then I heard that was life force. Then I heard the waves ride high tonight. So I don't know if something's happening tonight. A sweep of emotion across the land, bringing devastation and chaos to the world. And then I heard, it's a trick, wake up, Alex, which is referring to that program again. You've got to watch the start of it, even if you just watch the trailer, because it's about waking up and seeing the truth and realizing something, that the world you thought you were in is not real. That's what I'm supposed to say. And then I heard they wanted, this is what they showed me in the, I'm tired of using tarot cards. I know people like them, but I don't need them and they frustrate me. Never mind. It's just what you resonate with. Never mind. I like these cards though, because they're very simple, straightforward. And I want you to see this card because it's important. This is what they showed me. I should have put it out, but I've had to rush. Okay. Right, they want that one out for some reason. Okay. There it is. Alright, okay. I'm talking away to me now. This one. Trickery. Okay. I'll show you the other cards in a minute. 50. That number is important. 50. 50%, I'm being told. 50%. 50% not awake. And then I heard monsters from the deep rise to the top tonight. Now, there's a lot about the water. I say the water a lot. And I just want to mention here as well, I did talk about a while ago about the heat levels rising in the sea. And I saw something the other day that apparently the corals turned white. It's bleached white because it's so distressed because it's too hot in the sea. Now, I was told that was cause of radiation. So things are coming. It's a little bit scary. I find every time I go on there, I'm finding things are coming true. So we're still on these timelines, okay? And this is not about scaremongering. This is about wake up and smell the coffee, because we can do something about this. We can get off this trajectory if we just sort ourselves out. Okay? Yeah, that Man in the Mirror song. Then I heard, now they use this is off, well, it's probably been used a few times, but it was, I saw it on TV program, Red Dwarf or whatever, they were backstabbing Judas, right? And they made me listen to the song Heart Attack by Darren Hayes, who I absolutely adore and have for years. And one of the lines in that song is, this airplane is crashing. And that's really prophetic for me. There's something. There's been so many things wrong with planes recently, everything. Everything is going wrong. Mechanics are failing. The mechanical industry is failing for a reason. Watch this space. I don't know. Then I heard, and this was Winston Churchill, who came in. Do you know what it's like to sit on your sofa and see Winston Churchill flying around? It's amazing. If we open our eyes, you'd be surprised what we can see. Yeah? A great sea battle commences for resources, food and more. A famine approaches. Now, I've been getting this for a while as well. This scared me a little bit. Save water and foodstuffs now. I'm not saying any more about that. Use your discretion there. I'm not trying to cause a panic. I don't know what that's about. So use your discretion. I'm not responsible. Remember, this video is for entertainment purposes only. And then I heard Gerald Montgomery sits on your sofa, which he does. I've seen a lot of them. Then I've got the fallen have risen and stalk the land. I believe they mean the fallen angels. The Lightworkers have fallen prey to the destruction of thought. Only a few remain. They left of their own volition and ignorance. We protect those who stayed the course and are left. Okay, so if you're on here, you're likely a light worker, which is probably why we don't get it out to more people. Right. Nope, not that card over. Yeah. So then we got 7 again. Beware the false prophets in all capacities. They take you from the truth. A great anger rises now. Destruction will follow. A fall from grace is guaranteed. And then I saw, I can never get his name right. Israel's leader. No, I can't say it. You know who I'm talking about. Pride before a great fall. Then I've got, listen, bless them. The way of the cross, then I've got in brackets. Insert your own religious symbol here. Is the weight of the cross in, I don't know what that, oh. The way of the cross, insert your own religious symbol, is felt truth, not simply written. Not simply the written word is the way forward for peace or the only way. Okay, so they're asking you to feel your faith within your heart. Okay, and it's a lot to do with the heart, because they then showed me medicine, and they had one of them next to me. Medicine, you know those horrible little plastic spoons when you them. Oh my God, back in the day. I heard medicine, heart, and they were playing the silent running song to me, which is a really, really big message. I believe that's the angelics. I believe that is straight from the universe as well. Okay, so you might want to check that out. Mike and the Mechanics. Okay, or there's an epic version which is brilliant as well. I can't remember what they're called. That's what I was listening to. This is all linked. So I saw heart, and they've been showing me different organs of the body. They did kidneys yesterday. I don't know what the heck. They're showing me in operations, helping people with you know, like full on. They've shown me this before. Operating theatres, an operation going on, and as doctors work, there is an extra person who, and in this case it was me, giving energy to heal. So I don't know. But it was to do with the kidneys, renal failure. Something to do with not being filtered. Toxicity is not being filtered in the world as a whole. And they're comparing it to the body. It's within the body as well. So I don't know if we are being infected, I wanted to say, in a by the dark in various capacities. I don't know, somebody out there may know what the kidneys mean, as in on a metaphysical level, about them not being filtered, not just on the basic medical level, I mean on the metaphysical, because it's something that's happening to they keep saying across the land, everyone, the mean in the world, everyone. Toxicity is not being removed, and something has a stranglehold on our hearts. It's all to do with being in alignment, all linked to the heart, division through the heart, through heart relations. That's in love as well, and through self-love, through I don't know, being able to hear the heart speak rather than simply the mind and logic. Too much reliance on logic and mind, asking computers to think for us instead of using our own hearts and minds. Is creating toxicity. It's like everybody's got a buildup of toxicity within them, force-fed from the dark element. Now, showing me that little pyramid going up again, so whether that means Illuminati, they keep going on about this thing called Madras, they want me to say, not Madras, Madras. So I don't know. But there is some sort of darkness, dark groups that are filtering. They always show me the Dark Emperor. You know, some people would say the devil, the Dark Emperor, whatever. Works against the cloth. Works against all. Okay. If you're still with me, it's intense, and it's meant for those who will go and think about it. So that's what they're telling me. Don't shoot the messenger. And then I heard hearts tangled in knots, bleeding hearts, cold, dark, and withered hearts. And I have energy vampires. They keep telling me vampires surround you. Wait till I tell you what happened to me the other day. Oh my God. Spiders. Ugh. Energy vampires, zombies. They all surround you now. And they're asking you to look clearly and let go of all they deceive you with. It is the only way. The truth will be heard. We know you are there, and you will be removed. So there you go. Then I saw some angels standing around me over there, 4 blonde ones, and they started wearing masks, and they put it really loud in my head. And it's to do with healing on the physical, mental, and emotional levels. Mental clarity. It's almost like they've been making us ill and dependent on all sorts of things. Now, that's in everything. But I don't know if you're a Doctor Who fan like me. That bit with the Master, with David Tennant, where it goes, what this world needs is a doctor. And they play that loud in my head. So I don't know, but that it's all to do with healing heart space agendas. Which is why they've got me writing again. Because everything, everything's love. Everything, they show me all sorts of things with it, as I will tell you in a moment. And then it finished with this. A massive change approaches. No one can deviate from this. A cold front arrives, and showed me snow walking in it. Fire burns beneath like the heat of hell's furnace. A chain reaction of eruptions around the world will herald the end. A nuclear war. So now I do believe there's something to do with volcanoes as well as skirmishes. As you're seeing, little wars breaking, little wars, you know, they're not so little now, are they? But all these wars breaking out before the big one comes. We are still on track for that. And that's our fault, okay? We need to wake up from the night, okay? Need to wake up. It's like all asleep with eyes closed, okay? This is for our survival, okay? Oh yeah, that looks like the snow. Being hunted. The light workers are being hunted, okay? But protection. Some of them didn't believe they were protected enough, apparently, and went. Using memory and wounds. Other people have been touching on some of these things. Memories and wounds, and making them a dominant force. The only way I can describe it to you is, again, they will come in at me with TV, music, everything, because they come to you on your level, what you're in. It's causing displacement, mischief, displacement. The only way I can tell you about this, it is a TNG episode, Star Trek, okay, where these people, I think I've mentioned it before, can see into people's past and their memories, and can bring the memory forward and help them relive the memory. Okay, and I have been shown this in the past, actually, way before I even came online big style, about past lives and things. But these people can make you relive the memory. But there is one of them who's bad, and he basically changes the memory and makes it terrifying. And the person gets lost in the memory, and they go in a coma and everything, and they just can't move, they can't do anything. They're just like, they're lost. And that is the kind of thing they've been using. I've had a lot of memories shoved at me. I sometimes don't even know where they're coming from. Now, everybody, you know, I've had to go through grief. I've had to go through, by the way, I am seeing my mother. It was clear as day. I got a picture of her the other day, and I said to my son, oh my God, that's my mum. Spirit photograph. And he went, oh yeah, she was there. And so yeah, it's that kind of thing. It's trying to get you lost on certain things, though. Your ancestors are going to be coming forward a lot as well to help you. That's why mine are coming forward, because she was doing it. They keep showing me a ring, which means commitment now. Okay, commitment. And, you know, not to let these memories dominate your life or put you back a few steps. It's almost like they're pressing on wounds to try and get you lost. Okay, and it's causing displacement, anger, frustration, fallout, everything. Okay, so that's that. So that is the message. We'll go on, and I will chat to you, and I'll see if I get any any predictions. There's definitely something about a sea battle. I'm just going to pick this up. So I had a lot of strange, oh, this is the trickery one, like, that fell. I had a lot of strange things the other day. I got very distressed because I was seeing some odd stuff. And when I say odd, I mean odd creatures walking around, okay? I had for a while, it was like a little bat thing here, flapping around my aura. Because they said to me that they were going to show me exactly what was being sent towards me, and you know, almost like a little demon. Yeah, I just kept doing that. It couldn't get in, but they wanted me to see what it was. It's gone now, and it was very like anything you see on the TV, but this was, oh my God. And then I've seen this big spider thing over me. Horrible long legs. I see all sorts of strange things. I'm going to say, what can I say? No, they're not showing me now. Good job. Oh no. All right, get it off. This huge spider thing over me. And then it looks like that, and then sometimes it changes into a giant mosquito. Well, that to me is referring, it's all about fear. And it's referring as well to draining energy mosquitoes, you know, vampire, yeah? That kind of thing. But they kept showing that to me. Then they showed me a weird thing Is that rain? Hailstones, I think. But it's almost like this person walks around on crutches, and then it bends over, and then it's like this white thing with legs, and it almost looks like a table with a head run. Oh my God, some of that stuff. I said to my son, am I okay? Do you think I'm okay? Yeah, because of all this weird stuff I'm saying. Very strange creatures. I see something like a big demigorgon, and they usually show me coming out of the sea. But these things are horrendous, horrible. And it was really strange because they kept showing the spider thing on my head. And for 2 days at the same time, I could see it. They made me sit over there so I could see the TV. And the pressure on my head was unbelievable. I got a headache with it. Really odd. Now, I know that the spider thing can be divine feminine energy, but not this. This is just nasty. And I've seen some very strange things at night. I woke up, I couldn't breathe properly in my sleep. And I jumped awake because I could see somebody standing next to me doing this. I've had people in my face. It is just horrendous. But the spider thing, they showed me that a lot of spell work. There are 6. Oh, I was about to say there are 6 out there, and somebody went, there are 6 of you. So I don't know who I'm talking to on here, but I wouldn't mess with them. I really wouldn't. Because I just wouldn't. There are some big people here. Big ascended masters. Big angels. Archangel Michael for a start. So I wouldn't. Just don't. But there are 6. And there's one young lad, and I was taken in a meditation to where this person was, and they said, we're going to show you now, okay, what is going on. That's why they're standing around me. That's why they come in the black suit with the glasses on, to show they are security, off-world security. Oh, I have a feeling it's not all me talking to you now. Yeah. Oh, okay. Off-world security. Like the Men in Black, they show me, oh, Tommy Lee Jones. Yeah, that kind of thing, right? Because of this. And there's somebody appearing behind me now. I don't know if you can see them. You may see them, somebody on the wall there. There's some action going on. So they took me there. So part of me, you know, parts of you go out, parts of your soul go off when you astral travel. And I went to this place, and it was almost like swooping in like a bird into this place with a couple of them. And they had, the Men in Black had, yeah, see, they're confirming it, wings out the back. And they took me in. And there's this guy sitting on a chair in a study. Now, a tarot reader mentioned ages ago that somebody was using a spider to do spell work and send stuff to someone, okay? And I forgot about it. This was a month ago, something like that. I forgot about it. But there, there's this guy sitting, he's just looking. And I don't know if they were talking to him. And there's this, I can't stand them. And it was really weird the other day when I said that. I thought I shouldn't say that. But anyway, I shouldn't tell anyone. But it was in a tank, poor thing. And he was doing something, and they were talking to him, and then there were other bits of him, like when you astral travel, and they bound him in something. And then I had to leave because the whole wall was crawling with them. So I don't know if it's sending it out to lots of people or whatever that is, but there are people working on behalf of the dark and using some witchcraft. Now, hey, love witch stuff, yeah? Good, there are good stuff. Like in all religions, all things extremists and people who want to use it for their own good in everything. But that's, yeah. So that was kind of creepy. And then I saw these weird things walking around, these strange things. And then it was to show me why they were there, why they were fighting off all these things. Now, when I see them, they keep looking upwards. And I just see all of these military people, top brass, and they come in and they talk to me and give me messages. And something big's going to happen in the next 2 days, I'm being told, on the world stage. It's something to do with Israel and oh, I can't even say his name. I'm not going to try him. Okay, a breach of the peace comes to you now. Okay, the other thing, they were messing around showing me, and this thing that I've shown you before, excuse my naff childish drawings, they've shown me it today, and sometimes it's the world in there, and then sometimes it's an energy ball they put inside me. So I don't know, but it sometimes goes into a big eye, which is like the eye of Horus. Yeah. Amazing. There's so many things. I've had to do energy work on a planetary scale, shall we say, that I can't even tell you about. They've had me creating energy for things, and I don't know what the hell, but you know, I do as I'm told. So, to a certain extent. So yeah, I threatened to take that picture down again. Sometimes I do. It's hilarious, and I put it in other rooms, and when I walk into the room it taps. Because sometimes it's just too much, and it's been too much. I was in a right state the other day with it, really stressed out. There's so much coming to me, and I'm having to field a lot of, they keep showing me vampires, energy vampires around me, an awful lot. So if you're a light worker, you could be going through things like this. Just say, please return to sender. If anything, you know, comes to you like that, ask for Archangel Michael's protection. You know, the angels are in every religion, so, you know, ask for extra protection. But I still would like to know what this thing is, but they don't tell me. It's some sort of knowledge. I asked my son, he says, well, it looks like, he wanted to watch it, not me, Star Trek program the other day, where Vash and, what's he called? Picard go for that artifact that, oh, I can't remember the name of it. He says, oh, it looks like that disc thing, and it was information. And that would make sense if they're putting it in me. It's a download, but it hovers over me. It's connected to me. I've seen it here. I've seen it on the top of my head. They keep putting things on the top of my head, and I'm going all tingly and cold. I'm trying to see what I can... The hell is that? Oh, no, get that off. Right, I'm feeling pressure on my head. I don't know what you can see, but I'm feeling pressure around this area. There is something, sometimes I see something crawling around on my head, and I'm not, and there's like digging in. It's almost like, this is going to sound really weird, effing weird, and I'm sorry, but this is, but it's like a little man walking around with these little prongs. I can feel it, oh, on my hair. Digging into my head, and it's like around here. I'm going to dig him back. I can say it. It's a spider thing. I've just seen a shot of light come across here. And I've just heard one of them, get that off her head now. So I don't know. There is a guy who I've told you in Uber sits in front of me whenever I do these videos, and there are a few. I've sat in the mirror with these people. Honestly, some of them are just wild. They look amazing. And they're hooded figures. There are a ton of hooded figures, but they're the ascended masters. And that's why I think Jesus showed himself to me. There's something about, there you go, Christ consciousness. Now that's accessible to everyone, whatever religion you're in. Yeah, it's just one name for all the same thing. Yeah. Okay, everybody has a different name for it. So whatever religion you're in, but that's why I keep seeing him on the cross. So there's something about sacrifice, sacrificing, resurrection, all those symbols, suffering. So for you little children, not, I see a lot of priests around with the cross things. You may be seeing a lot of religious elements. You're being called back to your faith. Whatever your faith is, you're being called back to it. But what's in the heart, not what is written, what is in the heart. So I don't fully understand it. All I know is I've now got a headache. I can see this thing. Oh, well, that's nice. Get off. Mosquito thing. I just said you are protected. Okay, not worry, but it's like, oh, it's like a drill. So you may be experiencing something like that. Of course, I'm not a doctor, so if you've got headaches or whatever, go and get them checked out, yeah? But I don't like it. It's all to do with fear. So it could be that's how they're filtering in. It's spell work, filtering in fears, bringing your fears up to the surface. Don't hear more tabs. Don't get lost in them. Say the truth. Wake up. Watch that thing. Wake up, Alex. It's right over here now. Right all the way here. I don't know if you can say anything. Let me know if you say anything. But yeah, it's all about waking up. We have now that there's a card that keeps showing me, I'll say if it comes out. Who are the Ascended Masters helping us now and speaking to us now, please? I don't know why I had to ask that. Ah, there you go, Horus. So he must be around me. It must be working with me. It could be working with you. You don't know, okay? But that's how I usually travel. Big eye, off I go. Listen to this. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring, okay? Who else have we got working with us? Cosmic Gateway. Yeah, I've seen that as well. Something that opens up into a cosmic gateway. I'm seeing this land with the pyramids, a red carpet going into the pyramid and going in. I've seen myself in there. It's really weird. Open dimensions. Dimensions are opening. The gateways are shifting for more knowledge to come through. Yeah, ascension. Serapis Bay. Okay, what's that one saying? Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. Remember the last video was about you had to make a choice. And I think someone made a choice and some went to the dark. Mine looks fair. Okay, and we have Gaia, Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. Look at this. Is I always see the Earth being held or the Earth floating around and something energy around it. So this is a global scale. This is also to do with the planet. Darkness going into the planet as well. And the planet is alive. Okay, and we have Lord Shiva. Transcendence. Rise up. Honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. And this is the message. Okay, one more here. Serenus. Life force, and we had that mentioned in the message. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Oh, okay. But it's part of the love. It's part of the heart alignment. It's part of growth on all aspects and on all planes. Right, there you go. Polar Venetian. And we have experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So you're getting downloads. And they say this is interesting when I'm getting this. I'm giving this to you, then I'm getting this. So this is some sort of negative energy sent at me. Do you want one more or not? No. We're done. Okay. No, I wanted to pull that up. Can I? They wanted to leave it there, but for some reason I felt this urge to pick this one up. Green Tara. Supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitations and trust him. This is trust the process, trust the message that you've been given. And that goes for me as well as you. So, oh yeah, I keep getting this. Keep giving me this. God bless them. Voice of truth. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. So there may be some, you will be shown the next part of your life purpose soon as well. Okay, so stand firm, because the shit's going to hit the fan, and I'm sorry for my language, but it's the only way to describe it. So, onward, warriors, yeah? Okay, take care of yourselves. You still can get a personal reading with me if you would like that. If you go to the website, I do, I've still got a spiritual coaching up there, so if you still wanted to do that, check it out. And what else? Please follow me on Inkit, because my work on Inkit is apparently all about the heart space. So they tell me. But it's a message. It's always been a channeled message, because it's just too strong. Even the daft stuff on there, yeah, it's part of the message. You should see what they show me to buy. It's not all the time. They're my stories, and they tell me that they bring them forward into my mind more, and then they'll enhance them by giving me messages. They'll give me, and some of it's visual, and it's like, get a room. Very funny. So it keeps you lighthearted, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun again for me, and it hasn't been for a while. So check them out, and yeah, please try and get this. If you can share it on Twitter, was it X, formerly known as Twitter, and anywhere, share this video, please, because it's an important message. And we'll get it going. I will do one for the tarot. I have a feeling the tarot ones are going to change a bit as well when I do that, so I'll maybe do one of them later. But yeah, please get this out. It's very important. Okay, take care of yourselves, and thank you for your support, those of you who are returning and who are new here as well. I know, pretty sure some of you came in off Inkit as well, so thank you. And yeah, let's get this going. Let's try and make this place, you know, survive and be better. Okay, I've just got going in life. We need to, you know, I've just got going after all this time, you know, and we've all got things we want to do, and, you know, things to bring to the world and bring to people. So let's get off these timelines. Okay, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time.